Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I got notified this morning that somebody might have walked away from their home and was maybe in distress in the vicinity of my property. I gathered as much information as I could and I passed that all on to the local sheriff department. Now I got a call from the local sheriff department. They want to head out there and they want to take a little walk through my property and kind of do a welfare check and make sure that there isn't anything wrong, or this person might not be in distress because he hasn't been seen for a couple of days. So we're going to go out there. I'm going to grab my gear here. I'm going to head out there and I'm going to assist these guys any way I can to try to find out what's going on. Hopefully I can document all of this and maybe come to you guys with a video and let you know how everything turned out. Well, guys, I'm back up here to the truck. The officer, he just left. He didn't want to be on camera. I don't really blame him. That's not really their thing. But the guy's mom actually called the officer when we were out here walking around checking on things, and said that he had checked in with her and she was calling him to let him know. So all's well that ends well, but it's kind of a perfect example of how you handle a situation like that. I could have like grabbed my gear and come running out here and started to check things by myself, but if there was something bad going on out here, I could have been the guy that needed help from local law enforcement. So it's always better to take the safe way. If you got some type of situation like that where you don't really know what's going on and you think there might be something shady going on, don't be afraid to call local law enforcement. This isn't the first time I've been part of a kind of a wellness check because something didn't seem right of one situation or another. The other situation ended well too. It was just one of those things. So it's always a good idea to get as much information as you can and then go ahead and pass that information on to local law enforcement and let them make the call. They called me back and they said, hey, you want to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk and look for the guy. I got no problem with that. In fact, doesn't bother me one way or another. I actually grabbed my pack here. I got it on my back. I'll maybe even show you guys what I had in this pack, what I took with me out for this little wellness walk here. But just wanted to kind of document this as best I could under the circumstances. Putting all this gear and skills and different things that we practice here as preppers to actual practical use. Anyway, I think I'm going to go out and go back to the old garage there, and I'll show you guys real quick what I had in this pack here. And all's well that ends well. All right, I'm back in the garage here real quick. I'm going to show you guys real quick what I had with me and just talk about this situation a little bit. Like I said, this is one of those situations. It was kind of your perfect SHTF situation. Came on unexpectedly, and I had to react to it as best I could. And after I talked to the local dispatch, told them what was going on, they said they'd have the officer get a hold of me, which he did in a pretty short time frame, probably about, I'd say 20 minutes to a half an hour. I got a phone call back. So in that time, I'm like, you know what? I need to get myself some gear around here in case I got to go out there, because I don't know what kind of situation I'm getting myself into. And that's a perfect example why you don't always want to have all your gear in one bag all the time. You want to have some stuff that's spread out that you can evaluate the situation and then grab what you need and put it into your pack, so you have some gear that's specific for what you are doing. And that's what this pack is here. This is what I call my filthy number 5. This pack is kind of my standby pack for things like this. And I have used this multiple different times for multiple different situations. So, what I knew is somebody walked off probably in my property a couple of days ago. So I didn't know if this person was, no longer with us, or if they, found some of my firewood out there and was just kind of camped out there. Didn't know if they had hypothermia, didn't know if they were injured, didn't know nothing. That's what I knew. So this is what I grabbed for this. First of all, I got my coat on, got my stocking cap, had sunglasses in my pocket. out of my first aid kit in my truck, I grabbed this stuff right here. I grabbed the tourniquet, I grabbed the pressure dressing, and I grabbed some nitrile gloves, put them right in my pocket right here in case I needed them for something. They were right close at hand. Didn't have to mess around with a kit or something getting that out. I had that stuff right here. And as far as my pack here, I grabbed some coffee and some food, just bars, stuff that can be used right away. Grabbed a poncho, grabbed a poncho liner in case I had to warm somebody up. Grabbed me a couple of tent stakes, pull them right out. Grabbed me a couple of pieces of paracord with carabiner that I could have rigged up for a shelter with this poncho here, so I could have made like a windbreak. Grabbed a canteen, some water in it, in case I had to, make something hot to warm somebody up. Canteen cup. And that's basically what I got in there. And then my kind of next pouch here. Grabbed a couple pieces of fat wood in case I had to start a fire. Grabbed a little bit of Gorilla Tape. Grabbed, this is kind of my, how do I want to say it? My little bit of a survival knife. This is an SE4 with an orange handle on in case it gets lost. It's got a ferro rod already attached to it. And one of my saws. And then grab some wipes with a little bit of soap so I could clean up if I had to. That's what I grabbed. Literally took me like 5 minutes. Oh, and I had my headlamp on here, so it literally took me like 5 minutes to throw all this stuff in a pack, and I was good to go. And one other thing, I think you probably seen it in the back end of my truck when I was out there. I also grabbed my sled because, I didn't know if I had to drag somebody out of the woods or what the deal was. We were back in a little ways. I'm not sure they could have got back in there with an ambulance or anything. Maybe, somebody was in bad enough shape that we would have had to get them out of there. So I figured, what the hell, I'm going to throw my sled in the back too. So that's what I had with me. Like I said, all's well that ends well. The dude checked in with his mom. Everything's good to go. But this was just a great kind of test of my stuff here under, the stress of a real-world situation. Us civilians don't get to do that kind of thing every day, so it was kind of nice to see how everything flowed here and everything worked fairly decent for me. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys got something out of this video here. Like I said, don't be a hero. If you think something's not right, collect as much information as you can and get with local law enforcement and go from there. Kind of let them take the lead. That's what they got the training and stuff for, and kind of go with what they say. Like I said, there's no sense in being a hero. You don't want to be the person that needs rescuing after the fact. You want to be a benefit to the situation, not a detriment. So anyway, you guys, hope you got something out of this video here, and you guys take care.